Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about sun care, skincare in the sun, and all things summer. So you've been here for a while, you know that I'm Elena Jordan. Today we're going to have a kind of a short and a sweet one, but I think an important one. You all know that Memorial Day is next weekend, so I hope you've got tons of plans. Many people will be going to the beach. I want to make sure that their skin is covered and they're taking good care of it. I like to take good care of my skin because I know it's got to last me for my whole lifetime, and I want it to look youthful and bright and just be super healthy. So a couple of things, just housekeeping. I know that when we start talking about skin, we're often talking about the beach. And when we talk about the beach, we want to make sure that when you get out there and you are, I don't know, just going to lay out for the day or going to have some summer fun, you've got your skin well covered. Now, maybe you're not going to go to the beach, but you're going to do some other sort of activity. We want to make sure that regardless of what your activity is, whoever it is that you're going with, whether you're going alone or you're going with family or friends, you've got the products that you need. doTERRA, as you know, has five count them skincare products, everything from face to body to after sun. I really like the fact that there's a variety of products because not everybody likes the same thing, and not everybody wants to use the same product on the same body part. So from left to right, we've got our bar, our spray, our creams, our after sun, and our lotion, all of which come in this kind of cool orange sunny packaging, which I really like. Whatever your adventures, summer adventures are, doTERRA's got you covered. So they're made really for every day, every age, and every body. So whether you've got your little ones just kind of running around, little toddlers, or you are in your mid years, or maybe you're a teenager, or maybe you're even older than that, and you want to make sure that your skin is protected, doTERRA has some great products here for you, and I just want to talk a little bit about them. So we're going to say hello to doTERRA Sun, and we're also going to say hello to sun in general. I don't know where you are today. It's kind of sunny, but it's also a little bit chilly. It's about, I want to say 28 centigrade, which isn't super warm. It's not freezing, but which is about, I think, 55 in Fahrenheit. Not the warmest, but not the coldest either. I'm here in short sleeve, but trust me, when I go out, I'm going to be wearing a jacket. We know that our sunscreens in general, the kind of the mass market ones that you find in your supermarkets and drugstores, are really filled with ingredients that we don't want to put on our skin. We know that our skin is super porous. We also know that over time, these are things that we're using every single day. They can absolutely build up in our system and become endocrine disruptors. What does that mean? It just means that they can cause anything from obesity to problems with our ability to process foods, even attracting they're just bad. They can really cause us to be susceptible to things and also trigger other emotional or hormonal issues that we don't want to trigger. So the number one ingredient, or the skincare ingredient, in 4 of the 5 products, because one is a post-sun product, so that's really just for moisturizing, but the number one ingredient is non-nano zinc oxide. Why is that important? Nano ingredients, many times you'll see on sun care products today that they have nano ingredients or nanotechnology. Not really good, because that means it's going to go deeper into your pores, deeper into your skin. And we want to make sure that we don't have that kind of weird absorption of chemicals, right? And what I love about the doTERRA products is they're free of harsh synthetic ingredients, including oxybenzone, parabens, and phthalates, all of which can be found in many traditional sun care products. So some of the benefits of our mineral sun products, right? is that they act as our non-nano zinc oxide acts as a filter, which reflects UV rays for broad spectrum protection. They don't degrade when they are exposed to UV rays. They're effective immediately, and they're good for all skin types. So that's why I like the doTERRA one. We've got, as I mentioned before, 5 different products. 4 are for the sun, and 1 is for what I'm going to call post-sun. And I'm going to talk about each one of them individually in about a minute. Here's the whole line. Again, from left to right. I don't know which one is going to be best for you. One of the things that I love about these products is they are reef safe. So what does reef safe really mean? So a lot of sunscreens have oxybenzone and octin oxate. Let me see if I can get that right. And studies show that those UV blocking chemicals can actually cause coral bleaching. So if you've got a coral reef and wherever you are, whether you're in Australia or you're maybe in some of the other southern hemispheres where you're living near or around, or you're going to want to even visit an island, you know, those beautiful coral reefs that are so highly colored, those chemicals can actually bleach the coral reef. It's still alive, but it's under severe stress, and it doesn't always come back. Makes it susceptible to disease and death. So we don't want to use those products if we just want to ditch them, right? We want to protect our earth, and this is one of the ways that we can do it. When we have our summer adventures, we can do a little bit of everything, really. We want to make sure that we are, whether it's mom or dad or 2 little kids, or maybe even grandma and grandpa, we're using effective products for our particular skin. Now, I would recommend, especially with littles, that we are carrying some sort of a cover up. So after they're out of the water, we can actually put on a physical piece of clothing that blocks out the sun entirely. But for mom and dad, again, let's try to block the sun at the end of the day, but you never really know how much sun you've been exposed to, really, until you get home and you look at yourself in the mirror and then you think, ooh, I'm a little bit pink, or you look at your shoulders and think, ooh, that's feeling a little bit uncomfortable. So doTERRA products are vegan friendly, cruelty free, and what's called reef safe formulas, right? They do contain aloe vera and vitamin E and natural nourishing ingredients. And for the most part, they are SPF 28 or above. So 28 or above. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And each product is slightly different, and why, you'll see why. You'll see why. So number 1 is our face and body lotion. It has an SPF of 50. It's water resistant for up to 80 minutes. So that's just under an hour and a half, right? It's UVA and UVB broad spectrum protectant. It also has a flip cap, so you're not going to be losing the cap on the beach, which is a big pain in the neck. Comes in a tube, which I like, so you don't have to worry about it pouring out. You could have a kid, obviously, that squeezes the whole tube out. My son was fascinated by tubes and all kinds of mechanisms, and he once took a giant bottle of sunscreen and poured it out on a bed that we were in, a house that we were renting. It was not fun. And because it had zinc oxide, it did not want to wash out. Needless to say, I don't want to go there again. I mean, now he's big, so it's not going to happen. But if you have littles around, you may want to be super careful with making sure that they're not in contact with this. Of course, nothing in the mouth, nothing in the eyes, right? Just kind of a general. Our key ingredients include aloe vera, bisphenol, which is a moisturizing ingredient, vitamin E, raspberry seed oil, avocado oil, jojoba esters for soothing, for that soothing extracts that kind of restore our skin in addition to protecting it from the sun. We know that vitamin E is also sometimes known as tocopherols, and those are our nourishing ingredients. Raspberry seed, avocado oil, and jojoba esters can be hydrating and restorative. And then we've got some essential oils, of course, of red mandarin, magnolia, lemongrass, ylang-ylang, carrot seed oil, and frankincense. The smell for me is very light and clean. In this particular lotion, there's also a coconut extract for like that tropical, but it's delicious and light and cheerful. It's not super heavy, doesn't feel chemically. And because all of the fragrance in this product are essential oils, you're going to get the natural benefits of essential oils and none of the harmful benefits of artificial perfumes and fragrances. Whenever it says scented or perfumes, you know that that's not natural and going to cause you problems in the long run. Just like any other sunscreen, you want to apply it generously, and then you want to reapply if you're going to be out in the sun for a while, making sure to get those areas that are completely exposed. If you're sitting out on a beach for a while, you might want to actually go inside, reapply, let it dry a little bit, right? Especially if you're going to be doing something that involves water. So don't just slap it on and then run into the ocean. Slap it on, sit for a minute or two, let it really dry. Don't forget to reapply, right? That's the key to the ballgame. Okay, now let's take a look at our sun. Many people love spray sunscreens because they're convenient, they're easy to use in those hard to reach places, and they're quick and you don't have to touch them. So I know when spray sunscreens first came out, which I don't remember how long ago it was, but certainly they didn't have sprays when I was a kid. They were the rage. And people would use them to spray their back or maybe their legs. That's a wide area. The one thing I'm going to recommend to you, even if you have a spray, is spray it all on and then maybe give it a light brushing with your hand. We tend, when we spray, to maybe miss a few spots. We can't get our back that well. We've got to have somebody else maybe spray us back there. This, again, 30 SPF, great for up to 80 minutes. And it is a 360-degree spray. So what does that mean? Let's pretend that this was my sprayer. I can spray it like this and like this and like that and like that and upside down and every which way. And it's going to continue spraying no matter what, which I think is really cool, because you know how it is when you're trying to get a weird spot on your body and suddenly your sprayer doesn't work. That's not going to happen to you with this. The other thing I want you to consider for this particular spray is it does have turmeric extract in it, which is excellent for soothing when applied topically. So even if you're exposed to the sun and you're feeling like you've got a little bit of inflammation going on, use your spray. It's unique to this spray. Love, love, love turmeric and all the benefits that it has for the skin. Okay, this is another product that I have to say mimics other sticks that I've seen and has the same concept as maybe our Breathe stick or perhaps our deodorants for sure. This is a 40 SPF and it's really made for the face, but it can be used on face and body. So I like it because it's super easy to apply on the face, really zip, 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 and you've got it done. Also for smaller areas, like I like to put it here on my neck or on the clavicle. You can also use it on smaller areas if you just need a touch up. Because it has the higher SPF, I really want to recommend that you use it on the face, but we're going to talk about the face in a minute. It's a twist up tube, fits in your hand. You can see the size of it, not super big, but like a chunky stick if you want. I think it has a great, I don't know, it's got that hand feel that is just, it feels good in the hand. No greasy hands, of course, because you're putting it on as a stick. And it does contain shea butter and cocoa butter, which some of the other formulations do not, and our same great essential oils. So it's going to have the same smell as the other products because it has the same essential oils, not the turmeric, but it does have the same essential oils that I mentioned before. So love, love, love the stick. And I'm actually going to take a vote in a minute. So keep in mind, I want you to tell me which one is your very favorite product of these 5. Now, some of them came out last year, a little bit late, so some of you didn't get them. So this is the first full summer where we're going to have all the sun products. I hope you're going to be getting on them right away, protecting your skin, protecting yourself from the sun. Look, the sun is wonderful and we want to get some vitamin D, but we also don't want our faces to burn. Next on my hit parade is the After Sun Spray, right? It's a hydrating product, soothing and nourishing. It's a non-aerosol spray, just like the other one, and has that 360-degree spraying feature, just like your other spray. Key ingredients include vitamin E, aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, algae extract, and arnica montana flower. So if you were out in the sun and you really overdid it a little bit, you're going to have that soothing of the arnica. But the other ingredients, we've all used aloe vera after having been in the sun. And this is just putting it in a format that's going to be so easy to use. I love the arnica, the inclusion of the arnica montana, if your skin is feeling a little weathered or tired. The other thing that you could be doing, because this does not contain SPF, is using this on a daily basis just to restore your skin. It is a spray, so you want to make sure that when you're spraying, you're in an area that you're not kind of spritzing it all over the place and then messing up your whole bathroom or whatever, wherever you are. Control the spray, right? And then you can give it a good wipe if you need to, or just leave it right on the skin and let it dry. Has the CPTG oils of copaiba, lavender, lemongrass, peppermint, Japanese peppermint, helichrysum, sandalwood, blue tansy, frankincense, and coriander, all of which are soothing and regenerating to the skin. It's going to be kind of a fresh, light aroma, but a little grounded because it's got the frankincense and it's got the helichrysum in it. I think you'll like it. I don't know if you've had a chance to smell it yet, but let me know again, which one is your favorite? We've got one more and then I really want to hear. Finally is our face lotion. I love this product, and just like the other 4 that I mentioned before, features non-nanotechno zinc oxide. Again, great for against UVA and UVB rays. It has an SPF of 28. So you could use this just on your face for kind of light moisturizing. Ladies, if you're a person who puts on makeup every day, I certainly do, you can use this underneath your makeup, apply it, a thin layer, then apply your makeup on top, and you really will begin to see the difference. It's meant to be used as part of your daily routine. Maybe you're a person whose arms are exposed all the time and you want to make sure that you're not getting sunspots on your arms. Whatever area is exposed and maybe vulnerable. I'm not talking about a 1 second or a few minutes out in the sun. We absolutely do need our vitamin D. But if you're going to be out in the sun for long periods of time, you want to make sure that you are recovering and really protecting your skin. When I use my face doTERRA Sun, I like to use it in the mornings before I go out. I do drive a car a lot, and I find that coming through the windshield, it can, especially in this time of year, the sun can get really hot. Many of you live in very warm climates and are walking around all day. We don't want our skin to get, our face especially, to get kind of crepey and old and like filled with sunspots. And those sunspots can become precancerous spots. So we really need to protect our skin as much as possible. This particular product is non-comedogenic because it's meant for the face, right? And contains Evodia, grapeseed oil, and the essential oils of frankincense, helichrysum, magnolia, ylang-ylang, lemongrass, and red mandarin. So it's going to smell really, really yummy for you every single day. I love this product. It really is. It's easy to use, and it's fun. I mean, I like the fact that there's 5 of them on a counter in like a guest bathroom, or maybe if you have a pool or whatever, or even just thrown in your beach bag, looks super cute together. I think they're very, very attractive products. So here they are, the 5 of them. This is the family of doTERRA Sun. I hope you've had a chance to try them. If you haven't, let me know in the comments. I want to hear why not? Because now we've got a whole year under our belts. Time to start trying them. And if you have tried them, which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for having been here. I really appreciate you. Every time you're here, you join us. Next week, I'm taking a week off because it's Memorial Day. Hooray. So I'll be back again the first week in June, but I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you. I hope you have a wonderful break when we don't see each other. And then I'll be back here celebrating the month of June because that's my birthday month, and I can't wait to be celebrating with all of you. So thanks a lot for having been here. Contact me through any of my social media channels. We always like to stay in touch, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. For those of you who are live, we're so happy that you're here with us. Really want to see you in the, we want to see you right afterwards. If you're here on YouTube, thank you for staying until the end. Click the subscribe button and even hit the like button. It does really help us. Thank you so much. Again, got an idea for a video that I haven't done yet? Let me know in the chat, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Have a wonderful one. Bye-bye now.